all get ran over.
Why?
Black lives will never matter.
Oh,
Only white lives.
you're part of the problem.
Stop being a thug like the man in Minnesota and you won't get killed.
He was telling the officer he had a gun. Thugs don't tell you they have a gun.
When you act like a dog, you get shot down like a dog.
Mm.
They're terrorists. Slavery was years ago.
Yeah, because yeah.
Now, this is only, 6 quotes that I just plucked out of
Oh,
thousands.
there's thousands. Yeah, I'm about to say there's thousands of them out there.
Thousands. And I'm sitting back, and I've been around, and I've been to cities where racism is blatant.
Sure.
Blatant. It's not even a secret. They'll let you know to your face, and that's all colors. It's obvious. But I thought Greenville was a little different
No,
until the other day.
they're everywhere, man.
Of course, they're everywhere,
Yeah, of course.
but you don't see it here.
No.
But I saw it over the weekend,
Yeah.
and it was heartbreaking. And like I was literally almost in tears. Like, what the hell am I witnessing? Is this Greenville? This is the city where I plan on raising my children at, where there's this many hidden agendas.
Yeah.
But the one that sickened me the most,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna address this on Monday. The quote of, "When you act like a dog, you get shot down like a dog."
Mm-hmm.
I ate lunch with that person
Oh, wow.
just last week,
Really?
and I will be asking them about this quote on Monday.
Definitely.
I want to
Let's hear
know
about that. Yeah.
who's the dog, and what made you
Wow.
come out to eat with me at lunch and have this conversation, and then just a few days later, you spew something as bad as, "When you act like a dog, you get shot down like a dog." Now, I didn't know standing on the corner selling CDs
No, that's
or
not. It's not the death penalty.
letting the officer know that you're getting your gun and getting your registration was acting like a dog. I never seen a dog do that, to be quite honest.
I mean, that's not the death penalty. I mean, hey.
It just, I can't believe this was Greenville
Yeah.
with so much hatred. And I mean, and to my people, to the people that's actually walking and protesting,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what we're missing right now, not only in Greenville, but in society, we need dialogue.
That is true.
Something productive.
Yeah.
Even on the comments, I don't mind you sharing your opinions. This is America. You have every right to say what you want to say.
Yeah.
I just feel like make it educated.
Of course. Yeah, like you said, that's on both sides. Like
Absolutely. Both. That's across the
saying
board.
stupid
'Cause
stuff.
I'm
yeah.
just reading. I mean, I'm seeing white people say some hatred things.
Yeah.
I'm seeing black people say some hatred things.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting back there reading it like, what is this solving?
Yeah, I mean, I understand why everybody's angry.
Oh, I absolutely understand.
I like you said, with us being two black males, we definitely
Yeah,
understand.
we definitely understand.
You know that.
Sometimes
like-
you reach a breaking point.
Exactly. And like
But-
I said, I ain't justifying nothing.
Killing cops.
No, I ain't
is not the
justifying
answer.
that. Yeah, that's not
That is
gonna
not
work.
the answer.
for
And I'm going
nothing.
to get around to that in a second.
It's not gonna work. But oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like you said, man, it starts locally. Like you said, like I don't even who is the mayor of Greenville. I don't know
I don't know either.
exactly.
But maybe that's our fault. We're
And
not
that might
educated
be it.
enough.
Exactly. That might be it. And I'm sure we're not the only two people that don't know who the mayor of Greenville is. But like you said, you got to change your mayors, change your congressmen, your county councils. It starts there for us to really see your police chiefs, all that stuff. It starts there with us locally. Just because Barack at the top, don't mean it's just gonna trickle down into our hands. That we all equal now. But like you say, I think it definitely does start locally.
Now, one thing that I did not agree with locally, if you're going to put together a peaceful protest,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the word of the day is peaceful.
Sure.
Why are we? I understand the anger. I definitely understand the anger. Don't get me wrong. Me and Josh both are black. But there's one way to put on a peaceful protest, and there's another way of just acting idiotic.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
For example, shutting down I-85.
Mm.
What does that do? How does that get your point across?
It doesn't.
But if you got hit by a car,
Yeah,
guess who the first person you're going to ask for assistance?
that is true.
A police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was watching the march, what I saw was Greenville County at its best.
Mm-hmm.
This was kind of a freestyle
Yeah, it definitely
march.
was. Yeah.
And all I saw was officers lining everybody up, making sure they stayed out the street safe.
Yeah.
They was giving out waters. I saw cops picking up kids that was walking around with sandals on.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody
That's
was
how it's
yelling
done.
at anybody.
Yeah.
They let them protest very
Dallas-
peacefully.
I say Dallas did a good job too. I just want to throw that out there. Like you
A-
said,
absolutely. Yeah,
that's
we're gonna-
how it's
we're gonna
supposed
get
till the
to
end,
Dallas,
you know,
yeah.
of course. But
And shutting down I-85, I know it happened in Atlanta, and maybe you guys got the idea from that.
mm-hmm.
But you got to think about what you do and the trickle down effect.
Yeah, that is
Now
true.
you shutting down I-85, and there were a couple of arrests. But I didn't really look into that. But nevertheless, if you got arrested, if everything was peaceful,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden there was a few arrests, that means somebody acted stupid.
Pretty much.
If they're letting you protest,
Yeah.
thousands of people, but somebody got arrested, that means somebody acted stupid. And you pretty much ruined it for everybody. Now, shutting down I-85, not only are you preventing people from getting to and from work,
Yeah.
it could have been an emergency situation
Could have been.
where they're trying to get home.
Mhm.
You're preventing that. And now you're upsetting officers. I'm sure when they woke up, they didn't think they was going to have to get a couple of clowns
No.
off of I-85.
No.
That wasn't in their playbook. Just like the officers just switched to Dallas.
Yeah.
They was there to form a very peaceful protest. And it was going great until you had some idiots decided they wanted to pick off police officers like it was shooting ducks.
Yeah.
Now, the consequences you're going to get from that is now cops are on high tension.
Yeah.
If you think they were nervous and maybe trigger happy before, how do you think they feel now when they know they are the target?
Yeah. But Dallas, like you said, when they actually were the target, Dallas did a good job. I didn't hear about any like cops lashing out at people. They was trying to get people out of there.
No, Dallas did. I thought the Dallas police officers did an excellent
Man, like,
job with that
man,
many people.
get to a boiling point, man. Like you said, they just going in the street. They don't know what to do, really. So they just stand in the highway. And like you said, it's a boiling point. I get it. I definitely get it. But like you said, all of this is going to have to equal to some type of solution.
Yeah, what's your solution?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All
That's
this
what I
gonna
wanna
have to- Yeah. It's going to have to equal some type. We can't forget about it in a week or 2 weeks. Like,
Which,
we need something.
I'm going to be
Gotta change.
completely honest.
Mhm.
Football training camp will be here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I guarantee come July 27th, which is the greatest day in the world, my birthday, but that's when training camp starts, you won't hear about any of this. Because football
What's
is
today's
the
date?
dominant topic, yeah.
Mm.
By the 27th of July, I guarantee,
I was-
unless someone
I'm about
else,
to
God
say,
forbids,
shoot, bro, like,
get killed by a cop,
It might happen.
which is a possibility.
It's definitely
Or-
a high possibility.
What I'm concerned about is the copycat factor.
Yeah, yeah.
When I saw those policemen get gunned down, first thing in my head was
Somebody's
going to try this tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
in another city.
Look, thankfully that hasn't happened. And like you said, it's one idiot ruined it for all of Dallas. And like you said, I know people are angry and mad, but I don't think a lot of people would actually go to that extreme. I hope I may be wrong. Maybe I still see too much good in the world, but I don't think, like you said, a lot of people hopefully won't be copycatting the Dallas thing.
Maybe
but what?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, I just don't want to see another one of these videos on Instagram again when I wake up.
Absolutely, man. I'd have had enough.
I just had enough. I didn't watch. Yeah, it's just
coming
too much.
from where I grew up. I don't want to see any more murders.
No.
I'd had my fair share of murders, point blank, period. But I just feel like somehow we got to understand. Us as a society need to understand what we're going through in the black communities. I know a lot of people say, well, how come they rally when a cop kills a black person,
Mm-hmm.
but why are they not rallying when there's black on black crime?
I mean, how do you really know that? I mean, you from Chicago. I'm sure they might have a rally every couple hours out there.
I'll tell you something, man. Up there, and man, I hate talking about it.
Yeah.
I know this podcast. I really hate discussing like what I've actually witnessed growing up, and even here in Greenville. There's a lot of stuff that happens that never gets
Exactly.
told about.
They don't even get a news nothing on in Chicago. It's too many. They can't
It's
cover
too-
them all.
Well, and this is my fear, because this is exactly what's happening in Chicago, and it's documented. You can look it up. The cops have stopped patrolling certain areas.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's almost like they're just giving up.
In
For one,
Baltimore, too.
because of
Yeah.
the brutality, and there's a lot of retaliation towards the police department from African American communities. They just said, okay, I give up.
Yeah.
Just let them do whatever they want to do, but we're not coming down there to help them, which escalates the amount of black on black crime, especially in Chicago. Chicago is if we need to fix a problem, to
Mhm.
me, that
Oh,
should
yeah.
be the headquarters.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Baltimore. Ever since Freddie Gray, like you said, I think cops just said forget it. We ain't doing nothing, and Baltimore's been going up and up and up with the murder rate ever since the Freddie Gray thing. And like I said, they just throwing their hands up. And in Chicago, they just throwing their hands up.
They just and this is on the subject, but off the subject. You guys want to know why there's extremely high murder rate in Chicago? Well, I can tell you, and I've seen this with my own two eyes. And the people I talked to today can vouch for this. I could be walking out my house, just walking up the street. There's a cart full of AK-47s
Mm-hmm.
just laying in the middle of the damn street.
Wow.
That was weekly.
Yeah.
How do you think people in Chicago are getting AK-47s, assault rifles, and even somebody had a bazooka that they posted on Facebook.
I believe it.
How do you think they're getting them?
I believe it.
You think they're just going to the pawn shop and buying bazookas?
Nope.
It's handed to them.
Somebody's funneling that in.
Now, I don't want to get shut down by Obama or anything like that. I just have a little podcast, but I'm letting you guys know what I've seen firsthand, and to this day, it's being reported. And I can call somebody right now, and they will say the exact same thing probably happened a week ago. You can walk outside, and they will literally be a crate of freaking assault rifles. It laying in the middle of the road with ammunition.
I believe it.
Why do you think they have so many freaking guns up there? It's handed to them. I don't know if it's a ploy or what, but I'm just letting you guys know. Do the research.
It's a test. They testing us out, hey? We give them the guns and
I've seen it plenty of times. I would be at my homeboy house
I believe you.
playing Nintendo.
Yeah.
Tyler, we need to go up the street. There's a cart full of guns. I'm like, yeah, right. Sure enough, I go up there. It's like 40 guns and 3 carts.
Wow. Just hanging out.
40, just out of nowhere, man. Out of nowhere. But I guarantee if I go down Michigan Avenue,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Of course.
But I go back on Lakeshore Drive, there's 85 handguns just laying in the middle of the road. Like they're dropping off food or something. Now, I'm not saying who dropping it off,
We already know. So.
but I'm just letting you guys know it's there.
We
And
already
if you want to know
bro.
why there's so much black on black crime, maybe we need to figure out how this is starting.